What's good, risk takers? Mr. Ultimate here with you today, and we're going to be talking about risk. We've got a lot of things to share with you guys. Things are absolutely blowing up, and oh yeah, the cream is definitely rising to the top. Let's take a look, because it's been a while since I've done a risk update video. We're going to post this on our Discord. You can come check out all the information. I'm going to go over some things with you, but we're going to show off a little bit, because why not? So we're going to be taking a look at JPEG store here. Today is Thursday, January 25th, and we are having an influx of new people. A bunch of people are starting to realize that we've been working real hard at risk and building some very, very special things. So let's just start off first of all by talking about where we're at with our first two NFT releases. We'll take a peek at the other ones as well. So we are in the top 12 again on the daily volume. I love to see it. We've got the Warthogs right here at 7, and we've got the Horsemen right here at 8. Warthogs were the ones that came first, and Horsemen came out soon after that, and we've got the tank mint coming up as well in March. We'll go over some of the details for that. You guys can learn how to get one, and also I will be giving away a tier 1 tank whitelist. Those are very hard to get. We're going to look at the numbers. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about here, but we're going to give away one right here on this video. There will be some more details about that here in a few minutes. We'll be posting this up on Twitter as well, so the directions will be there for you. Now let's pop in and take a look at these Warthogs. What do we got going on here? So Warthogs Brigade, yes, we got things crack-a-lackin'. We're at a floor of 335. Keep in mind, this was an 88 a mint, so we're up there in the numbers. It's looking real good. The offers are up at 210. We've got almost 400K volume in there. 3% listed. 3% listed. The floor is extremely thin. Let's go down here and take a look at them. We know that we love the art on this. We did a little pivot away from the first rendition of what we're going to do, and we came up with these beautiful Warthogs, and we're really happy that we did it that way. So let's just take a look at the numbers here. The floor is very thin. Let's just keep scrolling down. Before you know it, you're in the 400 range, and I don't even, let's go check how many are even listed right now. But like I said, there's been an influx of a lot of new people coming into the project. They're finding out about Riskwise Pro, which we'll be talking about here in a little bit. We got the Ultimate Domination coming out later in this quarter, and there's just so much to be grateful and very, very excited for. I know those of you who have been with us since the beginning, you're super excited. Shoot, even the Risk token is starting to crack-a-lack, and we haven't even really been out there, promoting the token. We really want to just have organic growth within this system, but keep in mind that the Risk token, which you can buy right here on JPEG with a couple clicks of a button, the Risk token is the nucleus of everything that we're doing here. So we'll get more into that in a few minutes. I just wanted to kind of show you. Let's take a look at some of the activity with these Warthogs. This chart's looking pretty healthy. A little plateau and an up move, and a little up move and another plateau. You can guess what's coming next. I think another move up. So looking at the sales, I mean, they are just absolutely going ballistic. If you look at the time frame here, as of the making of this video live right now, 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 4 hours ago, there's been some really, really great sales. People are working hard to create those Elite 8 sets. Now, there's a lot of information when you talk about the Risk project. You're going to have to come and you're going to have to join the Discord if you have not done that already. You're going to have to want to join the Twitter that we have, and there's just so much information out there because it's a very, very deep project. There's a lot going on. People coming in sometimes look around and go, what's really going on here? We've got all kinds of cool things you can check by just, well, we'll show you that in the Discord here, but let's keep going on here. These sales are very, very, very healthy. Now, I think actually I posted a couple days ago on my Twitter, Ultimate CNFT, that the Hogs and the Horsemen had both reached a 200 ADA floor simultaneously. That was a couple days ago, and now you can see that that is absolutely blown up. So then let's go check out some of these 4 Horsemen here. Now, we have just finally got our metadata mostly fixed, and we've got the staking multiplier chart up. I'll be going over that with you later here in this video, but let's take a look at the 4 Horsemen here. We've got a floor, a beautiful, healthy floor at 300. Best offers now up to 200. Floor was 200 a couple days ago. The volume has been picking up a lot. 3% listed. I mean, come on, let's go. Let's go take a look at some of this art. It is beautiful art. This is a lot of this information is for people who don't quite know. It's also a celebration to the community and the hardworking team of everything that we've been working for. It's really starting to culminate right now. So this is a multi-purpose video, but we really like to welcome newcomers into our Discord family. You come in there, you can ask them questions. We have the best community in the space. Shout out to every single one of you. Shout out to the team for just being really, really great. We had a huge influx of people, like I said, and the team, not only the team, but the community has been all over welcoming new people, showing them around, taking them through through the steps of all the things they need to know about this very, very in-depth project, and it's been beautiful. And as we're scrolling down here, as I'm just flapping my gums, you can see the floor on these is also extremely thin. I think with the Horsemen, we are under 100 listed out of 33. And on here, we have 2,222 NFTs. We're still waiting for the metadata to finish uploading there, but 68 listed. I mean, come on, talk about a diamond-handed community. 68 listed out of 2,222. People that know what's coming, they're prepared for what's coming. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at the Risk project, you might want to take a look because it is happening, and it's happening in real time, and it's been beautiful to see. We have a couple other assets here. You can just type in Risk in the switch on the JPEG store bar there, and you'll see that we actually have 4 NFT sets that are out there. The Warthogs Brigade, the 4 Horsemen, and the upcoming Tank whitelist will all be part of the Ultimate Domination game that is coming out. We've also got the Risk Ultimate OGs. These were a free airdrop. Let's take a look at some of the action on this free airdrop. Now, this was free to people who had gotten their OG roll and had come in and claimed on time. They got an Ultimate Risk OG airdrop, and there's a lot going on with these particular NFTs. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the video in a few minutes, but look at the floor on this. 1,600 ADA on a free airdrop. I mean, come on, what more can you ask for? Best offers are up to 900. The volume on these, there's only 350 of these, is up over 130K, under 3% listed. People know what's coming. And of course, with this NFT, you get a free Tank mint. So also there's going to be some Tank whitelist opportunities. We will talk about that. 50% basically unique wallets. That's a pretty good number right there. And you look at this floor, talk about a thin floor. It goes from $1,599, $1,600, you know, all the way into the 2000s. We got 1 red for sale. They get a special OG Tank drop with the upcoming mint. And then it tops out at 33, and there's only what, 8 of these listed. It's absolutely cracking. Let's take a look at the activity real quick, because that has been what you call a blow off top moment that I see right there on that chart. So the last one sold was 6 hours ago, 1,750 for a blue. That's the entry level, which is pretty amazing. 1,450 a couple hours ago before that. 1099, people were swooping these up, getting some really good deals. You got to pay attention because timing is everything in this market. And there's a reason why every single Risk asset is crushing it right now. It's because we are building a very, very, very special project. Let's go back here and look at the last one. As far as the NFT assets, this Risk Lifetime Royalty Pass, what's going on with this? Well, the floor is at 5K, which is pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Again, 3% listed. A lot of diamond hand holders. There's only 100 of these NFTs. Okay, now these are going to have a whole lot of benefits, which I'll show you some of the graphics we've posted and some of the announcements we've done recently in the Discord. And very nice spread, 81% unique wallets. Now, real quick, I will mention that the Hogs, the Horsemen, and the Tanks, 100% of those royalties are all going to the holders of these lifetime royalty passes. There's a reason why the floor on these is so high. We're giving 100% of the royalties for life to the holders of this pass. And so they've done really well, the people who have got their hands on these passes, and that's without the tanks even out there. So keep that in mind. It's a quarterly payout, you guys, actual passive income coming to our holders. We've given away over 75,000 ADA to our holders in various forms, and that's not even counting some of the wonderful giveaways that we're constantly doing. These passes have a lot of utility. There's only 3 of them listed, and the floor is very, very, very thin. So let's go ahead and jump now over to the Discord and take a look at some of the latest announcements for the continuation of this Risk update, a YouTube video. Let's go. All right, so jumping into the Discord to go over some of the latest announcements that we have, starting right here with the Riskwise Pro. This is going to be a very, very special thing that we're building for the Cardano ecosystem, and it has a lot going on with it. So much so that I can't even describe to you in this video. I'd have to make a whole separate video, but that is coming out real soon here, guys. We are real soon to having the launch of that. Be ready. And a couple things to go over with you here. Here are your access and the understandings of how each NFT really works with the Riskwise Pro. So there are some of the stats on the NFTs that have already been released, and here is basically the tier 1 access. All you need is either a horse or a Warthog to have lifetime access to Riskwise Pro. Now you can see some of these other ones like the Ultimate OG and the Royalty Lifetime Pass, they've got green check marks almost all the way down. And if you look at these categories here, we've got the lifetime access across the board. We've got the full access to the platform across the board. The multi-chart pro, I think we're gonna have up to 10 charts that you can look at simultaneously across the board. Educational Pro trading course. This is the Chat Pro that you'll be able to talk to each other, and there's a full educational program that we have going on to teach people how to chart and how to get ready for what we know is coming, this bull run that is coming. You don't get that with either one of the Horsemen or the Hogs, but you do get all this other access. But the tanks are going to get this access, as well as the Ultimate OGs and the Lifetime Pass. The DEX revenue sharing, we're going to be racking up those DEX fees, guys. The Risk token is on the move right now. We actually did, I think, some crazy volume yesterday. It went up by 2,800% volume wise. I think we did somewhere between 65 and 70 something thousand ADA worth of Risk token sales, which has been absolutely wild. And we're going to take some of those DEX fees and we're going to be giving those out in the rev share. This is going to belong solely to the Ultimate OG NFTs as well as the lifetime royalties. And you're going to want to hold these assets, you guys, because as the volume continues to pick up in the Risk token, which is going to be integral to everything we do, especially with the Ultimate Domination game coming out, those DEX fees are going to add up, and we've got a portion of those going to the holders. Now, we do have the Litepaper 2.0 coming out this week, and I believe this is going to be scheduled to be launched or at least released again, the updated version, by Sunday of this week. So just a couple days from now, you'll know exactly the breakdown of the numbers of how this revenue share is going to work. And if you come down here, we also have a category called ad revenue sharing. This is going to belong solely to the lifetime royalties NFT holders. These are some great passes, you guys. They get access to 100% of the royalty fees from these 3 NFT sets right here, and they're also going to have exclusive ad access to the ad revenue sharing. Now, this will be detailed once again in the 2.0 light paper coming out, but we've got the risky coin flip. We've got a great little advertisement space there that we're going to be selling to some people as this thing gets bigger and people want to promote their projects. They're going to be paying for this advertising space. We also have some advertising space for the Riskwise Pro tool that is coming out. And as this grows, and people are very, very, very excited about what RWP is about to bring to the game, a cheaper level of entry for people who really need those tools to become the best traders they possibly can be and have access to the information that they need. We're going to be doing some ad revenues for some other projects and some of the games that we're building. It's going to be pretty great. So keep an eye on that as well. All kinds of stuff going. I'll have a full detailed video right here on Ultimate CNFT as Riskwise Pro is about to launch, and we'll get ready for that. We got some new partnerships that we've talked about. Working with Diamond Hooves, we're very excited about it. We've got 42 game map partners for the Ultimate Domination game, and I think we only have about 6 or 8 left to announce those. So keep an eye on those announcements. They are coming up. Let's go down here to the tank whitelist. All right, let's get into the details of this upcoming tank mint that is happening sometime in March. People are very, very highly anticipating this mint because of the limited supply and basically the massive advantages that you're going to get in the Ultimate Domination game, which we will talk about at a later date, or you can find that information as it comes out in the Discord and on our Twitter. But let's take a look at some of the facts here. So the date itself is to be announced, but the price has been announced as 249 ADA. You can see here that we've got a lot of free mints. You got this whole free mint category. Every single UOG, every single tank chain that is in either the Horsemen or the Hogs will get a free mint, as well as a lifetime royalties pass. That's a total of almost 500. Now this is limited to 1,111 total supply, so almost half of these are going out for free to our holders as a way to reward you guys for it. People are excited. Now for the rest of these, there's a tier 1 whitelist. This is the only one that's going to be guaranteed. We have about 574 that are left to mint. Probably close to 500 of these or so are going to be in the tier 1 whitelist. Now the tier 2 is a first come first serve. It is going to be over allocated. We will not have a public mint. We do not anticipate this making any sort of public mint at all. People are going to be grabbing these up pretty quickly. So if you look at this graphic and spend a few minutes checking it out, you'll understand how this all works. You can look at the check marks and all that stuff and understand how to get those. And for the information you need to get those whitelists, just follow these 2 categories across the board, and you'll know exactly how to go ahead and get yourself either a tier 1 or a tier 2 or both. Now let's move on down here, and we're going to go on to the next announcement here. We have just now gotten our metadata fixed on those 4 horsemen. It took a little while. Community was extremely patient. Thank you guys so much. So the staking chart, these are the multipliers for the 4 horsemen. They are being built into the Weird Oz staking platform right now. All the links, by the way, to everything you're going to need to access all the information for Risk are going to be in the description box below. So we're going to have the Discord link, the Twitter link, the staking link, all that good stuff that you're going to need to know. But here is a quick look at the chart. Now this is new information, and this will be uploaded into the staking portal here within the next few days, maybe a week at most, but it's a pretty intricate way to go ahead and get a lot of Risk tokens. Now we are front running our staking. We have a lucrative staking program, especially for the hogs. They get a higher earn rate than the horsemen, but the horsemen, there's less of them, so it kind of offsets in that way. But both of these have an actual very lucrative form of staking because we're front running over 8 billion of the Risk tokens for the staking for the first year of the contract that we have. Now, after that, we anticipate that the Risk token, not financial advice, but the Risk token will be a much higher price than it is today. So we will have to reset, and we will have to have a whole new staking program. We'll talk more about that at that time. But as of the standing of right now, our staking program is absolutely incredible. Shout out to Weird Oz. They have built a beautiful staking program for you can go out there and look and see exactly how much they're earning. Both the Warthogs and the Horsemen have been earning since day one. You do not have to stake them. They stake automatically. You just have to go to the portal if you want to cash out on those Risk tokens. Now you can look through the portal and find out how much each NFT is attached to how much Risk they've earned. It's actually really, really cool. I'll show you some example of that in a future video. But for right now, staking is live and it's absolutely smashing. So go ahead and check out that portal to find out what you need to make your sets and how to best maximize on this staking opportunity. One last thing I'd like to share with you guys here is if you are new to this project, you're just coming into the Discord and trying to absorb all of this information, the best thing you can do is either ask the community, they'll be happy to share that with you, or you can go over here to the official links and you can look at the entire command list. You just type these into the general chat and it'll show you every single category listed and the details of that category. Of course, we have more stuff coming out with the rev share program that we have, the generous portions that we are giving to the people who are the holders of these assets, or whether they're in sets or they're just a single NFTs themselves. That's coming out in the Litepaper 2.0, but for right now, this command list is very, very, very handy. Shout out to you, Crash. You're the man for getting this all handled. I appreciate everything you do, brother. You're a good soldier and a 4 horseman. We appreciate having you. So come on in, join it, look around. Now, if you want to get that tank whitelist that we're giving away, I will have this video posted and attached to an Ultimate CNFT Twitter post that is coming up as soon as this video is finished, and you can get out there and you can find out those instructions in that post on how to get that tank whitelist. And I'm going to go ahead right now and I'm going to double it. I'm going to pick 2 winners for a tier 1 guaranteed tank whitelist just for watching and engaging with Ultimate CNFT, for being a part of Risk. Go out there, tell your friends, tell your family, show people what we're up to. It is just now really starting to catch like wildfire, and we are extremely excited within this community to see all the hard work start to really culminate. And it's just the beginning. So get out there, you guys, share that information on Twitter, watch this video, like and comment. I appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to the Ultimate CNFT channel, you're going to want to do that because I'm going to be having a lot of updates. I've got a whole lot of things planned all the way throughout 2024 and beyond. Let's get after it. Peace and love.